Hi there, it's Mrs. Clark, your librarian again. I'm going to tell you about 3 books that are available for checkout in the library today. The first book is called Lupe Wong Won't Dance. Lupe Wong is one unique girl. She plays on her school's baseball team. She and her 2 closest friends are inseparable, and she has supported and led multiple causes her entire life. Some causes are worthy, like wanting there to be more options for race on school tests beyond just a few bubbles. After all, Lupe is both Chinese and Mexican. Other causes, however, are not so worthy, like complaining to the BBC about how long it takes for a new Doctor Who season to be released. One of her dreams is to be the first female pitcher in the major leagues. Another dream that very well could come true is meeting her favorite pitcher, Fu Li Hernandez, who is also Chinese and Mexican just like her. But in order for that to happen, Lupe needs an A in all of her classes. So when square dancing rears its ugly head in gym class, Lupe is not going to let that slide and is going to do her best to eliminate it from school. However, her logical plans seem to backfire in a number of ways. This is a laugh-out-loud story about family, friendship, and the beauty in being true to yourself. I just read this book, actually, and I highly recommend it if you're looking for something with lots of humor. The next book is called Sal and Gabby Break the Universe. When Sal meets Gabby for the first time, it isn't under the best of circumstances. Sal's in the principal's office for the 3rd time in 3 days, and it's still the first week of school. Gabby, student council president and editor of the school paper, is there to support her friend Yasmani, who just picked a fight with Sal. She's determined to prove that somehow Sal planted a raw chicken in Yasmani's locker, even though nobody saw him do it, and the bloody poultry has since mysteriously disappeared. Sal prides himself on being an excellent magician, but for this sleight of hand, he relied on a talent no one would guess. Except maybe Gabby, whose sharp eyes never miss a trick. When Gabby learns that Sal has the power to reach through time and space and retrieve anything he wants, she takes it all in stride. And Sal is relieved and thankful to know that Gabby is someone he can confide in and work with. But there's one slight problem. Their manipulation of time and space could put the entire universe at risk. This is one mind-blowing science fiction book with plenty of humor, action, and Cuban influence. It's one of our Young Hoosier books from this year, and it had me laughing out loud. I highly recommend it. The last book I will tell you about is The Archived. Imagine a place where the dead rest on shelves like books. Each body has a story to tell, a life seen in pictures that only librarians can read. The dead are called histories, and the vast realm in which they rest is the archive. Da first brought Mackenzie Bishop here 4 years ago, when she was 12 years old, frightened but determined to prove herself. Now, Da is dead, and Mackenzie has grown into what he once was, a ruthless keeper, tasked with stopping often violent histories from waking up and getting out. Because of her job, she lies to the people she loves, and she knows fear for what it is, a useful tool for staying alive. Being a keeper isn't just dangerous, it's a constant reminder of those Mackenzie has lost. Da's death was hard enough, but now that her little brother is gone too, Mackenzie starts to wonder about the boundary between living and dying, sleeping and waking. In the archive, the dead must never be disturbed, and yet someone is deliberately altering histories, erasing essential chapters. Unless Mackenzie can piece together what remains, the archive itself might crumble and fall. In this haunting novel, the author reveals the thin lines between past and present, love and pain, trust and deceit, unbearable loss, and hard-won redemption. This author writes phenomenal scary stories. Don't miss out on this one. If you're interested in any of these books, they'll be available at the circulation desk when you visit the library today. Be sure to check one out and have a fabulous day!